Good evening. I appreciate you tuning in to check this video out. I want you to know what we've got planned, what's going on. And so, as you know, we announced this morning trunk or treat this Wednesday night. I know it's a little last minute. I apologize for that. But we want to try to do something for our children and the children in our community, some way to outreach, do an outreach to where we can bring some people in, hopefully, yet not be in the building to where we're all on top of each other. And I know that right now there's rain in the forecast. And so with that being said, it may very well be that we have to be in the building. We'll use the biggest room we got, set up our tables for those that have brought candy, make sure we have them bagged up, ready to hand out, and make sure that we've got people coming in one door and going out the other, so there's not a lot of interaction or as little as possible. Not that we don't want to interact with you, not that we don't love and appreciate you. It's just that due to the COVID stuff, we want to try to be as careful and as cautious as we can. And so I just want to give you a few ideas that we picked up tonight. Our family went to a trunk or treat at Calera Baptist, where my in-laws go. They invited us, so rushed home from our second service today, our joint service, and took them to this trunk or treat. And so this is kind of what we want from you as far as your candy, what we'd like to see. Of course, you can go something sort of fancy, little tie, little bag, candy in it, or you can go the super fancy route, in my opinion, decorative bag. Probably a little more expensive, or you can go Travis's preference, the cheaper route, yet it still gets the job done. Just a little Ziploc baggie. There was more in here. I may or may not have eaten some, but just a cheaper route. Just throw some candy in it. I promise you, the kids aren't wanting to. They're not too concerned about the polka dots and all that. They want to know what's inside. It's what's inside that counts. Boy, that'll preach. It's what's inside that counts. And so I just want you to have those ideas for the trunk or treat Wednesday night. And listen, we want everyone that can to be a part. You don't have to decorate your trunk. Just have it open, have some candy in it. That's what they're there for. And in the process, what we want to do is be able to hand out some tracts, share the gospel, let them know our doors are open, we're having service, we want you to come out and be a part. It's a way to minister both to our people and our kids that have been so faithful, but also outreach to those within our community that are willing to come. And so here's my plea and my challenge. If you are part of making this commitment to doing this event, or if you're part of the planning on this event, or if you just heard about it and you're part of our church, I want you, by God's grace, Lord willing, to commit to opening your car up or your truck up, or for us, it'll be the minivan. Y'all all don't get jealous. But to open it up, have some candy in it so that you can be a part, not just part of the planning to where you give some ideas, but to where you can be hands-on and actually do something about what you've planned. And so that's what we want, is everybody to be involved in it, everybody to be committed to it, and make it as good as possible. And if we don't have but 10 kids show up, we got to minister to 10 kids and their families. And so this is what it's all about. And so even if you don't open your trunk, if it's due to rain, we want you to have a table in our fellowship hall set up. We'll set it up in a square where they can, or a semicircle where they can come through and walk and then head back out. But we want this to be a success. And we want to put God first and foremost. And so I'm asking you to do your part to make this possible and to minister both to our kids and to the ones that come through those doors, Lord willing, this Wednesday, 7 p.m., Pleasant Grove Baptist Church. Again, you got the fancy route, or you got the simple, get the job done route. It's inside. What's inside counts, okay? And so that's our ideas. We want to be able just to hand them, here's your candy, thank you. Let's don't put all your hands in our bucket, okay? So appreciate you. God bless you. Looking forward to it. 7 p.m., Pleasant Grove Baptist Church this Wednesday night, Lord willing. It'll be October the 28th. Hope to see you there, praying for you, and I hope you have a great Monday if the Lord lets us see it. God bless you.